Hello, I'm Dango Rose. Welcome to the Mountaineer Podcast, where everybody's listening. The Mountaineer brings you the latest news of the Peak to Peak region, in print, online, through our podcast, social media, and special publications. Now, listen in to the latest news of the area with our local journalists.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Jamie Lammers, and welcome to the Mountaineer Podcast. Today's segment is Some Words for the Week. This is the poem by Alexander Shalom Joseph, written for the regular column in the Mountaineer for the June 12, 2025 issue. Some Words for the Week, read by Jamie Lammers. In almost every conversation I've had with people around town over the last week, there's been mention of the rain. Everyone is complaining about the weather, saying they wish for sun, they wish for heat, they are tired of the clouds and the moisture. They said the same thing about the winter, one which in all reality was more mild than most have been. I'm tired of the whining, the longing, for easy endless summer. This is the Rocky Mountains. These are the pine woods. This is where snow falls and the wind rips. And we have to survive to earn the spring. Maybe this is preference, but I love the winter. I love the rain. And most of all, I love that right now the hills are blooming with wildflowers, mushrooms, and green, not flames. And that is Some Words for the Week, published in the June 12, 2025 edition for the Mountaineer. For some bonus poems, I'm going to go back and read Some Words for the Week from the Thursday, May 22nd and Thursday, May 29th editions of the Mountaineer. Some Words for the Week from the May 22nd, 2025 edition. Driving down the canyon is like fast-forwarding time, jumping through the ends of the long mountain winter, and right into late spring, where the tulips have already come and gone, and the lawns are ankle-high and shining green. The mountains are blooming beneath the open sky, and the pavement is pan-hot. But then coming back up is like reaching back a few months into a slower-going living, watching as the spring fades to still melting snow, to just budding branches. For those who make a life in the mountains go at their own speed. The hermits, the hippies, the high alpine columbines, and paintbrush and chamomile move by their own time. And while the plains world reels from the start of summer swelter, our hillsides blossom. Some Words for the Week from the May 29th edition. There is a crumpled tissue in the middle of the hiking trail, flitting slightly in the wind, like the petals of a false flower. I see it from far away, this bit of white, breaking up the spring landscape colors, this little litter left in the dirt. I watch maybe 10 people walk by it without picking it up. Who knows what it was used for? I approach it, but I don't want to carry somebody else's tissue in my pocket for the rest of my hike. So I leave it too, like everybody else. And when I'm on my way back, 30 minutes later, it's still there. And I bet it is there now. What can be done with a thing like this? With something nobody wants to touch, but everybody notices? Who will take away all that ruins our perfect picture of preservation? Who will clean the world so we don't have to dirty ourselves with others' trash? Who will build us a safe world where we aren't faced with icky things? Not you, not me, not anybody I saw today. Thank you so much for tuning in to this segment of the Mountaineer Podcast. I'll be back in a couple of days with the next one. If you want to get more news from Peak to Peak, then be sure to head to the mtnear.com and click on the subscribe button in the top right corner of our homepage to get full access to our digital archive and scanned copies of the physical newspaper. You can even choose to send a physical subscription to your mailbox or to the mailbox of someone that you love. Be sure to come back in a couple of days for another episode of the Mountaineer Podcast. Have a great rest of your day.
And that's it for our show. Subscribe online to get more access to more news, weekly updates to our community calendar, and a link to our YouTube channel by visiting themountaineer.com. Be sure to use the coupon code PODCAST when subscribing for a 10% discount, only available to our listeners. If you are in the local Peak to Peak area, be sure to pick up a print edition of The Mountaineer at a local business. I'm Dango Rose. Thank you for listening.